Hey, it's Kimmy the Gadget Goddess. Today I have the unboxing of the Oppo Find N. This is the 12GB 256 variant that I purchased from GizTop. GizTop was amazing, got this phone to me in 2 days. You know I have the Oppo Find N1 and the Motorola here, so I'm gonna double dose with the Oppos, with the Oppo Find N2 and the Oppo Find N1. And I'm going to take the SIM out of the Motorola, so we're going to miss that for a while. So let's get into this unboxing. I don't want to hold you. And I got a couple surprises in this video, as you might have seen from the thumbnail. I'm going to install a screen protector, which I enjoy those, and a lot of y'all enjoy it. I only had an inside piece, and the inside piece works with the Find N1 and the Find N2. And we're going to get the SIMs in. So let's go. When we first unboxed this phone, it's an amazing device. I saw everybody else's videos, so I know it's a matte finish. I enjoy matte finishes on phones. We got to get rid of that gloss on the front, though. We don't like glossy fronts. We have our charging cord, our charging bricks. This is 67 watts of greatness, people. Outside of that, we have the case that comes with the phone, which cost me about $50 with the original Oppo Find N. When this phone went up about $50, so it's balancing out. These phones have very different finishes on the back. One's a matte finish, one's glossy. I prefer matte, I always have. Front screens are about the same. I have matte screen protector installed, which we're about to match on both. When we line the phones up along the side, this is the one part I didn't like about the upgrades to the phone. They put all the buttons on one side. I liked having the fold option to have the volume on one side and the power on the other, and they took that away. The microphone was off-centered on the Oppo Find N1. It is very much centered on the Oppo Find N2. The Oppo Find N1 had a lot more branding than the Oppo Find N2 has. Design for Find was found on the hinge of the Oppo Find N1. It just says Find N on the Oppo Find N2, and that hinge design is much improved. I can feel an actual difference in the two phones. Oppo is branded in matte on the green, it's branded glossy silver on the white. Now let's install the screen protector. I know a lot of people enjoy watching these be done. I'm sorry I sped this one up because I will do a dedicated screen protector installation when I get an aftermarket case. But for now, I only have the inside, so I'll install this one. As stated before, the Oppo Find N1 screen protectors work with the Oppo Find N2. My seller for my Oppo Find N2 screen protectors showed a picture that said compatible with the Find N and Find N2. So if you already have some, save your money, or don't go buy one that just is labeled Oppo Find N2 and pay more money because they fit. I actually think the fit is even better on the Oppo Find N2 model than it was on my Oppo Find N. The joy of this is that you'll get to see the installation, the bubbles, and I will show you after pictures when I have had it 24-48 hours. I always tell people don't worry. If you have a few bubbles, those should come out. And as you can see here, as I've wrapped up on this one, you have some bubbles. But again, through the magic of editing, I can show you that there are no bubbles now. This phone got an update the day I put a SIM in it, and the very next day while I was at work using the phone. Great. I mean, I'm still showing a 5G connection on both phones. My 5G is faster on the Oppo Find N2 than it is the one. I've been trying it out in troubled areas, but I'm trying to see if my Oppo Find N2 can catch up with my Motorola speed-wise. But that's my unboxing of this. I don't want to hold you long. We have another piece of this unboxing to get to, so let's get over there. This is the Oppo Watch 3 Pro. This is a double unboxing, and you saw the Oppo Find N2 unboxed. I installed a screen protector, but I thought I needed something to go with, so I picked this up. This watch has been out for a hot minute, I think around August, and I really don't have a need for another watch. There's nothing like getting a watch that goes exactly with the device. I've been using Huawei watches for a minute, but maybe it's time for something different. I have an Oppo Watch 1. I did not get the 2. There's a 3, and this is a 3 Pro. I got my first Oppo Watch before I ever had an Oppo phone. I can't even spit any specs at you because I don't know them. It's probably the one watch I know the least about before purchase. It has a curved screen that gives me Samsung Gear S vibes. That's what that gives me. Not quite as curved, but it's curved enough. Let's see what else is here. It is screen protectors. Nice. Proprietary chargers are not the Move companies. And there's our cords. Of course, we have a watch band. And the watch bands are also proprietary. I bought some from my last Oppo. Yeah, they just stick into the phone. They have 2 prongs on each end. Here's some directions in Chinese. And we're gonna put all this away and see how much juice we got in this watch. Okay, felt the vibrate and I'm upside down. Oppo, not Odo. Running on Color OS, which is also what the Oppo Find N and the Find N2 run on. So they're kind of like a Huawei type deal with Harmony OS. Okay. English. I just said English. Wow, that's a lot. We're agreeing to a lot here. But I mean, it's nice size wording here. It's not. I don't know how clear that comes through on the video. Alright. So I have the Hey Tap Health app already on my watch because I had it previously. Shout out to everybody who checked out my foldable of the year video. Lots of love and support there. Appreciate y'all. So it's the Hey Tap Health.
One eternity later.
So after what seems like forever, we finally got the app downloaded. I'm gonna install it. See, it looks like a different app than the one I had installed, so I had the wrong one installed. And we're done. So we're gonna come in here, and I deleted the other one so they wouldn't get confused, and it looks like a heart in purple and red. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna agree, and devices. And so here we wanna add a device that we're gonna allow it. We're gonna scan that QR code. Has my little emoji up here from the app with Oppo. It should show up over here. Oh boy, this is funny. So now we gotta add it again. This function requires permissions, blah, blah, blah. Settings. Okay, so now we're preparing. So we had to scan it twice for some odd reason. Here we go, we got a pairing notification. So we're gonna hit this. Now it says it's preparing and we wanna allow notifications. It's actually pairing. Trying not to give you too much glare, but I don't have a front screen protector yet. Auto updates is turned on. We're gonna hit continue. Meanwhile, it's gonna do these little funky designs over here while we get it set up. Well, we want the phone to allow notifications, of course. So we're good here. Sign into the Hey Tap account. I do have one of these. My preferred wrist is gonna be my left. And so this is starting to set up over here as we're doing this. Setup complete, click here to start. We're gonna click there. We're gonna get started over here. And we have a quick guide. And we have an update available already. So we're gonna update it on the watch. Got it. And now it's gonna update. Color OS Watch 5. Shout out to Oppo. Connect to Wi-Fi, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you because that's taking forever. What I'm gonna do is finish with this watch, and as soon as I put it on the charger after I'm done with this, it'll take the download, and I'll let you know if something crazy happens between then and when I upload the video. So we're paired to everything. We got Brino on there. We're not gonna use that. Sleep mode, battery mode, whatever. It takes eSIMs, but of course that's for overseas. So it's giving us a swipe up for notifications. So these are real notifications. And the health center is over here. We get started. I do know they have, I think, to the tune of about 100 workouts on here. Get moving. Your sleep schedule, your heart rate, stress, nice big screen, and touch and hold for more watch faces. This is what I was interested in. Got anything digital? Yeah, big bold numbers. Water reminder, that's made. I can use it. Day arc. This is your day arc app. I didn't mean to really select that. You can change the settings on some of these. We had the balloon on my previous Oppo watch. And if you want to remove them, you move them up. And there's a gallery. Now usually for these galleries, if you're not in the country where the watch originated, you don't have these features, so we'll see. I'm just kind of amazed that we got screen protectors. It looks glossy though. You know, I like me a little matte in my life. Okay, got a New Year's Eve watch face. I don't know what it looks like because it's not showing up. Happy New Year. Oh, there it is. I'll leave that up just for the New Year. Something different. Look at here. You can match your watch to the Oppo. These are Oppo wallpapers here. Gosh, what is the setting on for this to cut off? Okay. I'll give it a leg up on Huawei. It has quite a few more faces. These look really professional. Then say the Huawei watch, I'm very limited. At any rate, I could have been using the crown the whole time, I'm sorry. A lot of these have updates to them, so I don't know if it updates the actual face and makes it nicer. But right now I'm gonna roll with the New Year's because I got a couple of days to use that before it's not gonna be useful anymore. And hopefully it's free. I mean, I just clicked it. I don't have payment on account, so it's downloading and getting ready to apply the New Year's watch face. Shout out to Oppo, giving us some freebies here. I'm sure I will download some of these others that coordinate with the Oppo Find N. That's really going to be nice. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it has all faces, and you pan over and it says download. It's downloading one now, and 9 of my faces need to be updated. So I can go through and manually update them, which I'm not going to do right now because I'm in the process of downloading an update and the phone is pretty occupied at the moment. I just got an email, but look how big this is. This is pretty big. I'm sorry. I have my Huawei Watch 3 Pro here, and I can tell you the first thing I noticed was how light this was compared to this because it's ceramic. It's heavy. It's a heavy booger. One thing I haven't tested out with this watch, and usually it's something that doesn't really work well on most watches, is sound. Not that it doesn't work, but it's usually one or the other. My Huawei gives me vibration and sound at the same time. The volume was turned all the way down when I turned this on. But if I turn it up, okay, that's my ringer. My media is through the roof. Let's see what this is about. Alarms. So only ring while it's on your wrist. There's a silent mode. And you can change the ringtones. Awesome. It's kind of nice. These are some of the same ringers that are on my phone, actually. I wonder if it'll pick up some of my ringers from the phone. Lots of rings. Like, I'm used to like 1 or 2 maybe. So yeah, we could be here all night going through ringers. But I do like the funk too. So I'm gonna leave it on funk. This is supposed to allegedly get 5 days worth of battery. So it gives you, when you look at your battery, it gives you a percentage and how much time you got left on it applied. So we should have Happy New Year now. So now we have our Happy New Year. Moon phase is better for me there. Heart rate there. I don't need Brino. We're gonna get rid of that. Battery. Let's do battery. All right. We have the moon phase, the time, the battery, phone. Amazingly enough, this thing was set for like 9 seconds to cut off. The highest you can go is 60 seconds. I've found that like between 20 and 30 seconds is usually good enough. The setting in here where you touch the crown twice, you can bring in any app you want as your favorite. I'm gonna put it on settings. Electrode can be used for the ECG app, so that's that. After a deep dive into the settings, I got into time. It's 24 hours and use the internet time. We're gonna use 24 hours and we'll use the internet time. We're not connected. We're left wristed. And yeah, let's go. I'll let you know how this works after using it for a while. But yeah, I got a new toy to play with my new toy to play with. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish charging this, put a screen protector on it, and we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. I'd like to thank y'all for coming out and checking out my double unboxing of the Oppo Find N2 and the Oppo Watch 3 Pro. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button. If you've enjoyed multiple videos on the channel, you might want to subscribe. Subscriptions are free, memberships cost, and memberships have privileges. If you want to know what those privileges are, click on the join button and see what we might have to offer you. I appreciate you taking your time out to come watch this video, and I hope you're having a happy new year. Holla!